Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at New Orleans. Right now they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference. And checking out Houston, a game and a half out.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. The guard spots are Van Vliet and Green. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Now here's Williamson. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Kicks it out to Jones. 4 on the shot clock. Drills it from outside. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for Green.
Well, Jalen Green is a product of G League Ignite, and clearly showing other folks there's a new path for potential lottery picks to take.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jones kicks to McCullough. Here's Valanciunas, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Wow, you know Valanciunas is in the zone when he's taking shots like that. You gotta love the confidence.
Now here's Van Vliet. We saw him with 10 points last game. Şengün with a screen on Jones. The drive by Green. Nice D from Valanciunas.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
No one near Williamson as he lets it go. No good on the triple. Şengün against McCollum. Doubled by McCollum. For 3, Smith. Pelicans pull it in.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
And it's McCollum in the corner. No good with the triple. Gets trailed by 5. Şengün passes to Brooks. Hits it from 3-point range.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
There's Williamson with the 3. Şengün with the rebound.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Jonas Valanciunas.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
McCollum finds Williamson. Williamson double team. New Orleans moving it around. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Williamson from long range. Şengün with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Green. 17 points. Oh, it just pounded in. Pounded in.
Goodness. How about that?
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. New Orleans has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And the shot goes in.
If there's a weakness in your defense, McCollum will find it. Reads the floor exceptionally well.
Brooks kicks to Smith. The pass to Green. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Hawkins checked in for the Pelicans.
Number 24, George Hawkins.
Brooks against Ingram. To the middle, Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Raw power from Smith Jr. on that slam.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Williamson outside. Williamson double team. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Three-pointer, Brooks.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Ingram with it. He's picked up by Brooks, and it's Ingram missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
From deep, Green. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Clark, one benefit that Jabari Smith has had in his career is the wisdom from his dad. He has learned a lot.
No wisdom like a father's wisdom, particularly when a dad has traveled the road that his son is traveling in the NBA. I'm sure his dad learned a ton in his experience that he has passed on to Jabari Smith Jr. in a way that's benefited the younger Smith.
And love how crafty Van Vliet is on these drives, just daring the defense to get physical with it.
Rockets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Throw good, Van Vliet. Some changes for New Orleans. Trey Murphy comes in for Valanciunas, and Dyson Daniels subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Ingram passes to Hawkins. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Smith kicks to Green. Brooks from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Brooks has got 6 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Here's Hawkins. Hawkins can't get that one to fall. Rockets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. And some nice passing there by Houston. They kick it out to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
Plays the 4, but he can really shoot it from deep. And when he lets it fly, that shows you the confidence he has in that shot.
And again, no good by New Orleans. Houston's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. Banked in off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Defense on top of Şengün inside, but he uses his agility to overcome it.
Hawkins passes to Daniels. They need this. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
58 seconds left in the first quarter. The drive by Green, and Green slams it in.
A gifted athlete with an explosive first step. Green is at his best when he attacks off the dribble.
Here's Williams. Oh, that was something to see.
Good.
what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Now here's Green. 10 points for him. Pass to Şengün. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Van Vliet wide open. And another three for Houston.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. Van Vliet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
That will count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
We've got Zeller. Cohen is out there with Hawkins. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Marshall in a power forward. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Brooks. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing to the paint. And the dunk by Smith.
The versatility of Smith on display there, and we're seeing it. I mean, he can act as a ball handler or the roller in the two-man game.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Ahmed and Asar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Ahmed said making the NBA has been our whole dream since the third grade. Asar added, I always have someone there to push me and to keep it 100 with me. We're never too high or too low, and we're always just there for each other and want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Zeller, a screen on Green. Here's Hawkins. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Rockets leading by 6. Corner shot. Brooks misses. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the left wing. Fires for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
And another 3 for Houston.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Here's Zeller, and the dunk by Zeller.
You can't allow Zeller to get established like that. I mean, that kind of position, he's going to dunk it easily.
Brooks finds Green. Off target with his 3. Pelicans trail by 4. Passes it to Zeller. With the second effort, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And in that matchup with the Pistons, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Now here's Jones. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. And Marshall kicks to McCollum. Traps in the tray. McCollum's got 5.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Smith inside, over Marshall. The shot's good from Smith. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. And here's a look at the stats for C.J. McCollum. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging about 19 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Green finds Brooks. No good on the 3. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Cavaliers.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Ingram. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. Dyson Daniels comes in for C.J. McCollum. And a change for the Rockets. Thompson, he's checked in for Jalen Green. On the wing, Jones. They double him with Green. 3-pointer, Daniels. Rockets with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Williamson outside. Williamson double teamed. Ingram wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
Well, I think it's big whenever Ingram connects from distance, especially, though, when answering back like he did there.
Smith sets the pick for Thompson. Down low, and it's Smith finishing it off.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Now here's Ingram. 17 points for him last game against Cleveland. Beyond the arc, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Green, the screen. And Van Vliet, here we go. Green, no luck. Pelicans trail by 4. Ingram passes to Daniels. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. The Rockets, number 1.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
He misses the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. Here is Daniels. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pass to Williamson. Ingram outside. Jones, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets leading by 5. Green taking his time here. Brooks. No good that time. Well, for New Orleans, shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Defense is all over Zion, but Williamson doubles down and draws a foul while able to get the shot off as well.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
The first free throw is good.
Well, with his attacking style, Williamson spends a lot of time at the foul line.
New Orleans making some changes here. Valanciunas is checked in for Trey Murphy. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Dyson Daniels. And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
He tries for three. Thompson misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. Last time they met in Houston.
Yeah, they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Now here's Thompson. He has yet to score. Brooks kicks to Thompson. They grab their own miss. Van Vliet. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Williamson dishes to McCollum. To the inside. Stolen by Brooks. Inside. Green. And no good. Good D by Williamson. Ingram outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. New Orleans on top as they wrap up the second quarter on a 12-3 run. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And a bit of a gear switch here. Shaq, you are currently trending online right now. Fans are demanding you try your hand. And getting to that first half, C.J. McCollum was just flat out awesome.
He's feasting out there, making great decisions.
And that's all for us. Now it's
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing, guys, a tremendous game from Jabari Smith.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And so in the game for the Rockets, the wings, Green and Brooks. Alperen Sengun out there with Whitmore. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Now here's Ingram. Here's Williamson. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists now in the game. Whitmore sends a screen for Van Vliet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
This is what I love about Whitmore, his fearless attitude and that ability to draw fouls.
Rockets have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Got a piece of it.
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Şengün getting it done.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Ugly start to the second half. They missed their first four. They've got to get on track.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game. It might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff. Thompson misses. New Orleans leading by 5. And Jones has it in the corner. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Rockets have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And it's Whitmore missing. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. And the shot goes down. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Jones looking for an opening, and there's the pass to Williamson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Timeout for New Orleans.
Let's look at the numbers here for Brandon Ingram. The past month has been surreal. Averaging 22 points per, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Rockets trail by 8. Pass to Whitmore. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. They double-team McCollum. And a wide-open look for Valanciunas. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Şengün, no good. Pelicans leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Williamson. That one drops for him. Williamson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes where he wants.
From deep, Brooks. Pelicans pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That one good for 2. And now it's a 12-point Pelican lead. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Green in the post. Defended by Jones. And stolen by Williamson. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. The Rockets again can't hit.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New Orleans.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Hawkins checked in for Jones. And then for Houston, Jeff Green is checked in for Şengün. Jabari Smith comes in for Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Thompson.
Well, Ingram has been an all-star because he doesn't have to dominate the ball to score. He's a sharp shooter who's very efficient in his offensive game.
Now here's VanVleet. He's got 12. And then Smith with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Ingram following the score by Houston. A three from McCollum. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that range makes McCollum hard to defend because if you're too close, you know about his ability to go by you and get to his spots.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
A moment to check out the numbers for Fred VanVleet. His last 10 games have been exceptional, and he's in the top 5 in the league in steals. Those hands are like meat hooks. Not much gets by him.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Free throw drops for Green. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new team?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Valanciunas, good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's VanVleet. He's got 12. Down low, Smith finds Green. Good on the triple. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
The shot by Hawkins, no good. Rockets trail by 13. Fires the three. Rebounded by Valanciunas. 1:30 left in the third. Over in the corner, Williamson. Pass to Hawkins. Three-pointer. Valanciunas. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the ball.
Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Cullen passes to Williamson. And it's off from three-point range. The Rockets shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. At one point, they led by 16. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk.
Smith with a screen on McCollum to the inside. And it's Smith finishing it off.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Hawkins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. VanVleet outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. VanVleet's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. New Orleans on top, leading by 9. And time for the short break. And the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. leading by 9. Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Trey Murphy is out there with Zeller, and it's Daniels in at the guard position. That's the Pelicans 5. Out to Thompson, beyond the arc, trains the three-pointer.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Daniels passes to Ingram. Here's the 3, and it's Jones. That's on the assist from Ingram. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Şengün throws it down.
Read the defense and executed. The IQ showing through for Şengün.
Zeller, and the dunk by Zeller.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Misses from short range. Pelicans leading by 9. To the paint. Kicks it out to Jones. That 3 off the mark.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Şengün finds Thompson. Van Vliet outside. The three-pointer no good. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Houston.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That one is off.
You know, their lead could be larger right now, but their efficiency from the line has tailed off just a bit.
So for the Rockets, Tate, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. And it's Whitmore in for Dylan Brooks. Van Vliet kicks to Şengün. Zeller with the double team. Şengün inside. He's covered by Daniels. Şengün no good. In the corner, Daniels. For 3. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Tate the pass to Şengün. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Daniels. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Zeller. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Zeller's got 4 points this quarter.
Bang, bang play right there, and Zeller, as always, showing good agility on that move.
Thompson passes to Van Vliet. To end the drought. He's off on that one. Pelicans leading by 12. To the middle, and stolen by Şengün. Pass to Whitmore. Another miss by Houston.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Kicks it out to Jones. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Cody Zeller. Zion Williamson comes in for Trey Murphy. Hawkins checked in for Ingram. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Daniels. Count that bucket.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
McCollum against Tate. McCollum no good.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Thompson for the triple. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Here's Van Vliet. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Van Vliet's got 20 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Smith checked in for Jae'Sean Tate. Dylan Brooks comes in for Whitmore. And Jalen Green subbed in for Thompson. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
He has been fantastic. Jabari Smith having a night. They've got to keep getting him looks.
Van Vliet finds Şengün. Smith for three. Good on the three-point shot. Now just a 5-point Pelican lead.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Lets the three fly, and that's good. Fred Van Vliet for three. Van Vliet's got 11 in the second half. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. At one point, they led by 16. And finished off by Williamson.
Some young players tend to defer in big moments. Not Zion.
Rockets trail by 4. Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Inside. And it's Smith missing.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
They double him with Green. Williamson with it. Now Green defending. Jones, that's for two. The Rockets pull it in.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Smith, no good. Pelicans leading by 4. Jones finds Ingram. Pulls it up. Jones, no luck. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Şengün passes to Smith. And it's Smith again missing.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Here's McCollum. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
Şengün with the screen for Green. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And New Orleans gets called for the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Rockets making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 5.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're up by 5. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Houston. Ingram up top. Brooks covering. And it's Ingram missing. Rockets trail by 5. Şengün kicks to Smith. The Rockets again can't hit. New Orleans has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And for Houston, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Doubled by McCollum. Şengün finds Van Vliet. Buries the long-range jumper. Van Vliet's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Great poise from Van Vliet there. Shrugging off the pressure and just taking that shot.
Ingram drawing the double team. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. .58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Smith. Van Vliet attacking.
Erased by Zion. He went for it with a lot of enthusiasm.
Puts it up from 15. It counts.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
McCollum against Van Vliet. Şengün with the screen on McCollum. Yes!
And that is a gigantic shot from Alperen Şengün, showing he can be counted on in the clutch.
We've got 28 seconds left in the game. And so they foul intentionally. And an intentional foul right there. Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And they love that it's CJ at the line right now. McCollum is a cool customer.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
For three, Van Vliet. Valanciunas grabs the board. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. To the inside. And Thompson gets it to go.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And he commits the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so it's Houston with it. And Van Vliet, here we go. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Ullman, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.